Hello everyone, a very good morning to you. We begin with breaking news from Ukraine, where overnight, Russia launched its biggest ever drone and missile assault against the city. 539 drones and 11 missiles were fired by Russia. This was the largest barrage since the war began. Now, according to the information that we have, at least 268 of these drones were shot down, also 2 missiles. But a large number of drones, 271, were able to enter the city. And this is what happened. Ukraine says this is sheer terror, and frankly, there is no justification required for this. Because these are civilian areas which are being targeted. Now, that's a very important figure, because it tells you the kind of firepower Russia is packing. If 80% of the missiles and drones are being shot down, imagine the kind of threat they would be if the defenses were not so strong. So Ukraine says it is shot down 80%, but it's still a very big threat. And this story will continue to be followed. What you're seeing right now? This is not a military installation. He visited the city with his wife Alina and some senior officials. This was to mark Ukraine's counteroffensive and recapture of the city. Zelenskyy was seen talking to the locals, consoling them, assuring them of the country's support. They also visited a school. The president met the children, spoke to them. It was an emotional moment. Zelenskyy has been slammed for not doing enough to protect the people when it came under attack. So, this visit was also seen as a way to connect with the people, to tell them that their president is with them. This is a private home. It's on fire. Who will take responsibility for the damages? All of this will be watched very closely. Whoever did this will not take responsibility. That's the problem. This is state-sponsored terrorism by Russia. At least 1 person was killed, 23 injured. Several areas of the capital were without power. There were multiple fires. Debris from these drones fell on residential buildings, on private homes, set them on fire. And this is what we're showing you now. These are the visuals from Kyiv. You can see the smoke. Firefighters are trying to douse the flames. And this has become a regular feature now, at least for the last 3 weeks. Every night the Ukrainian capital comes under attack. Drone attacks, missile attacks by Russia. And the timing is very important. It's always late night, early morning hours. Why? Because Russia wants to catch Ukraine off guard. Also, because Ukrainian air defenses are at their most vulnerable. And we've told you about this before. The Ukrainian military has a limited number of anti-aircraft missiles, a limited capacity to shoot down these drones and missiles. So they prioritize the strikes, the ones which could cause the most damage, the ones which could result in civilian casualties. So many of these drones end up hitting their target because Ukraine simply does not have enough of these anti-aircraft missiles. Now, Russia says these attacks are in retaliation to the strikes on Moscow and other Russian cities. And Ukraine says they have intercepted 80% of the drones and missiles fired at them. Meanwhile, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelenskyy has visited the recently liberated city of Kyiv. The question is, what next? Will Ukraine's counteroffensive gather momentum, or will Russia regroup, rearm itself, and launch another offensive?